Sunday, the roof is closed at Etihad Stadium. A good game of footy. That's what we're expecting. Let's see if we get it. The last kick went out of bounds on the full. Shields told to play on, drives it inside the forward 50. Adams from behind tried to punch it away, but McAvoy with the strong hands. Terrific mark. They're assuming that Hawthorn will come back. If he doesn't, Boyd would go on the ball, and that changes everything up forward. Meantime, McAvoy kicks truly.
So a great opportunity has passed now for the Dogs.
Hi, Hawthorn, go through.
Over the shoulder was Morris on Gunston. Well, you can't kick a footy much better than that. Outstanding. Hawks have got their second. Johannesson, quick thinking to Roughhead. Went and got the football. Pretty ordinary handball to Suckling. Rioli. Well, he was having a look at a former teammate and lining him up. Oh.
That was interesting. I thought he played that as well as he could possibly play it, Suckling. He knew what he wanted to do.
Well, Rioli, 4 last week. Like shelling peas.
Towards half-forward Pork kick. Getting back Gibson. Dominated the game against the West Coast Eagles last week. Comes short. Mitchell again doing much as he likes. Lobbing this ball wide for Gunston. The better recovery. Gunston peels off from Murphy. Sends it deep into attack now. Schoenmakers clears his own path. Straight through. And they kick away now. They lead by 26 points.
They talk about the Yankees intimidating their opposition through the pinstripes. Hawthorn, just by merely being on the ground, have almost a similar factor. Some of the Bulldogs making errors that they haven't made in the opening rounds of the year. Bontempelli's hardly missed a target. Caleb Daniel a couple of times has felt under pressure, you suspect. Isaac Smith driving ball to Rioli. Well, Rioli's got 2 in this term, and the Hawks are suddenly looking really dangerous.
The Bulldogs jumper is still boring out after the footy at ground level pretty well, so they certainly haven't become tentative by the scoreboard deficit.
Gibson had it knocked in his direction by Roughhead, who won the tap decisively. Kobe Stevens had it, and as soon as he got it, Shields tackled. McLean went low, got taken high. So the 20-year-old from Narry Warren searching for the Dogs first. He squeezed it through. Dogs on the board from a major sense. And plenty of niggle. Schoenmakers strong at half-back in the air. Kicked a goal already, Schoenmakers, the second goal of this term.
Go back, reset.
So if you've just joined us, McAvoy and Gunston, the goal scorers. Roughhead intercepts the Dogs. They can get their second. Back-to-back goals to the Western Bulldogs.
Hand pass from Lewis. McAvoy gets the arms free. Had it a long time. Swarming Dogs again. Opportunity forward for Dalhouse. Slips a hand pass away to Daniel. Daniel kicks inside the forward 50. Good that it went there because they didn't have much down the middle. Coming through his stringer. Tries to give it across to a teammate, Liberatore. Likes it tough. Bontempelli likes it left. He snaps and puts through another one.
The tide has turned a little over. The last 7 inside 50s to the Bulldogs. Last 3 goals to the Bulldogs. Picken back to Wallace, back to Picken. Pulls the kick inside. Well, if it was intended for Biggs, it was brilliant. Either way, it was selfless. And suddenly the Dogs can have a look at 4 in a row.
Took the mark.
Hasn't kicked a goal this year for the Dogs. Has now. Dogs have 4 in a row.
McAvoy in front cleverly, backhands it down, bounced away from Lewis, taken by Stevens, snuffed it off the boot by Langford. Dalhouse in the thick of the action is getting a free kick. Gee, he started well in this term, he's been everywhere. Dalhouse. This place would go crazy. Dalhouse puts it through. What a star he's become. McRae over the footy. Jean falling to the ground. Stevens in trouble. Fell out of his hands. Sicily's got it. Heard the voice. Goes to Langford. Puopolo was quick. O'Rourke hard against the boundary line. What a wonderful kick. He assessed it perfectly. 20 metres out. He's got one so far. But the kick's drilling. They needed that one. So the champs land a punch.
So the previous 5 goals to the Western Bulldogs, and from 10 inside 50s, Hawthorn prior to that goal had managed just 2 behind. So the Bulldogs standing up to this Hawthorn barrage pretty well. Dalhouse went searching for Stringer, didn't quite get there the first time. Bulldozes his way through. Oh, Wallace, second chance for Stringer. The give, brilliant. Caleb Daniel, McRae.
Simultaneous whistle in the back here. Free kick Western Bulldogs.
The result's the same. Back to 1 point.
I think Ray favoured the little man. McRae's in there. Cluttering in Bontempelli. Picken did well. Knew where the help was. Daniel goes forward. Biggs outside of the boot. Setting himself down there. Wallace. Ball spills free. McRae instinctive over the top. McLean needs to finish. Well, he chose the third of a couple of options, although it still could work out. Suckling, he knew where it was going. Suckling was the insurance. He's got his first.
Rioli, brilliant. About 4 times on the one play, never took control of the ball. Smith, Puopolo, Smith, good luck catching this man. Bounce, bounce, bouncing inside. Now to Bruce, normally brilliant as a finisher, no exception. Hawks back in front. Quickly moves the ball on Bruce. Well, he had to wait a long time. Murphy got there, ball settles for him. Top of the square again. The big men set themselves. Boyd and Roughhead. Lewis slaps the ball away from danger. Well, it might be coming back through Stevens. No, back to Hamling. Little one. The Biggs from 60. Again to the hot spot. Boyd flies again. Out the back it falls. McLean, quick enough. Dogs back in front.
They will have a ball up. I was talking to one of the Western Bulldog officials today, talking about the first meeting that Luke Beveridge had with the club, and they were talking about respective draftees, and he said if this guy was much taller, when would he go? They said top 10, and Wallace, wonderful stuff out of the pocket. They're inspired. Segler, third man up though. Jong, taken by Langford, wide of the pack. Litherland, sense of humour, knocked it back in. Johannes into Boyd. Liberatore so good in there. Stevens got the arms free. Bontempelli, Biggs in space. He's kicked one already. He's got a second.
Anxious time if you're a Western Bulldogs fan. Your side in a wonderful position, but against a side that's got an uncanny ability to get out of these sorts of situations. Birchall takes on Liberatore. Long driving ball. Gunston and Sicily fly. Spot the big man. Ben McAvoy. This to bring it back to just 2 goals. McAvoy kicks his second. And the Hawks 8th. Mitchell, 24th disposal. Only Daniel and Dalhouse have had more on the ground. Frawley back to that man who's captain of premiership wearing these colours. Birchall in the spin, lost the football. Isaac Smith hardly had time to get rid of it. Liberatore likewise ends up with Birchall again to half forward. Big fly, show and makers. Here's a man that can solve a problem or 2. Cyril. Hawthorn searching for a major to level this game up. 6-point ball game. Where's McAvoy? Sicily! Well, not paid, yes. Sicily, he's got his first, and the game has no leader. Low ball through the middle, terrific to McAvoy. Go runner and O'Rourke, he's chosen now. Lowers the eyes over the top, awaiting Sicily, almost Gunston. Just contemplates, you can almost see the brain ticking over, and again he chooses a terrific option. Kick was weighted perfectly, had to be spot on, and was. I reckon Gunston contemplated about 6 options.
Yeah.
Chose the right one. Segler. He's put Hawthorn back in front.
He looks most dangerous string on the second effort at ground level. In the air, Stratton has been able to spoil, but his second effort's put him back in the play, but hasn't been able to make anyone count yet.
Boyd from the side, beaten by McAvoy, follows up and snaps a goal. Tom Boyd comes of age.
Lead change number 6 for the afternoon. Liberatore under immense pressure. Mitchell bullets the handball to O'Rourke. Steps back inside, takes the game on. Puopolo, the big fly. Adams out the back. Bruce, can he put him back in front again? Bruce, he's got another. Hawks in front. Just like that. Got them back in front moments ago. Morris, terrific again. Then Langford followed up with a big tackle. Call it a 0-0 draw. Ball just stolen by Burgoyne. And what a cool sense he has under immense pressure. Gunston over the top. Sicily awaits, and Sicily can extend the lead to 9. Put it into the hands of Sicily. And Sicily gets back-to-back goals for the Hawks. Out to 9 points.
Desperately needing the next goal. McAvoy hooked it down, Bontempelli over the shoulder. Hunter, clean ball, sends it inside the forward 50. Wallace tries to work in front. Takes a Bulldog bounce. Dalhouse with the outside of the boot, and it's through. Look at the passion.
Back to within 3 points again. Dogs on top of the table coming into this round. Hawthorn on top of the AFL mountain. Can the Dogs usurp the champs? McAvoy, rough hit. Here goes Picken. Long driving ball. Stringer, Stratton, Stringer. Well, almost. Not quite. Whistle in the background.
Hold, Bulldogs.
Hold.
Certainly no gimme. But for lead change number 8, it's home. And the Dogs are back in front.
Hawthorn will be wanting to move it on quickly. They'll want to be trying to go up the middle a little bit to try and they would know there's not long to go. 32 minutes on the clock.
Well, ugly sort of a ball might work out okay for Hawthorn. Well, it's now to be won. McAvoy won the football. Terrific to Burgoyne. Through the middle they come. Loose man is Sicily. He's going to get into the right spot. And Hawthorn just know how to get back in front at the right time. 90 seconds left. Oh, no.
Murphy's done a knee in that twist under the ball.
The face, I think, told a big story.
Just when you thought, they couldn't be losers today, even if they lost the game, the Bulldogs, suddenly this is a big loss.
Sicily, a young man. How does he handle the moment? The answer is perfectly. 3 for Sicily, and what a clutch football side this is.
3 goals straight.
And this ball will be thrown up outside the 50.
So the Dogs now nothing to do but gamble. One last crack, and that might just be it.
I think so. And fitting at Sicily.
kicks the match winner and absorbs the clock. Well, those at the top of the mountain don't just fall there. The Hawks, too old, too complacent, too brilliant.